You're in the mix.
SKM presents Strictly for the Music Podcast. You are now live with the #1 podcast for all upcoming artists worldwide.
It's the real deal.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode. This is Strictly for the Music Podcast. I'm your host, DJ SKN. You already know. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, live and direct, was born in Rotterdam, Netherlands, but grew up in Central Texas and South Florida, influenced by several different cultures and genres which he mixes in his music. Singer, rapper, songwriter, and poet. His music is a reflection of his real life. With no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, Emo Vybez.
Yo, what's good?
What's up, man? Hey, man, I want to say first and foremost, man, thank you for coming on to the podcast. And, man, the reason I had got a hold of your music is because a big shout out to Outlaw Music, man. He put me on to
shout out.
And, man, when I first heard the first song, I was like, damn, this dude is legit, you know? Like, I thought, like, you know, that you were, I don't know, man, this is your music. And all the listeners out there, man, listen to this man's music. I'm going to have the links in the description below. Man, he's up and coming. Don't sleep on this man. He's coming hard, man. So with no further ado, man, let's get into the first question, man. Describe your music from the beginning, man.
From the beginning, I pretty much write about how I feel. There's really no like genre barrier for me. So I might do like punk rock, you know, pop, rap, R&B, whatever I feel like at the moment. It comes to me like that. So I write it. But most of my music comes from my experiences, bro. So.
That's dope, man. That's dope. All right, man. So you, as we just heard right now, man, you do different styles of music. What got you motivated to do different styles, man, and get out of your comfort zone? Like, what genre are you most comfortable with?
Well, I was rapping, singing, you know, kind of grew up with that more like the hip hop and the R&B vibe, right? But I used to skateboard when I was younger, you know, and I listened to a lot of like punk rock, art rock, you know, back then. And it's just, I guess the culture, the environment that I ended up growing up in, like when I moved away from that, was more like gangster, you know, like drug dealers and stuff like that. So it was more, I had to rap. I had to, you know, be on some R&B and hip hop type vibe instead of going towards the pop, you know, the rock and all of that. But it was always inside of me. So to me, to write, that's my favorite genre to write, because it's, you know, it's just a part of who I am.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope, man. So give us a little bit of a backstory of what was it like growing up, man, your upbringing.
I was born to two American parents. My dad was in the military and they went overseas to Rotterdam. And my dad's Puerto Rican, my mom's Black, you know, shout out to my mom and dad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they were over there and they ended up having me there. And we stayed there till I was about maybe like 4 or 5. And then we moved to the States and my parents split up. So my whole life has pretty much been like back and forth between parents. Just getting, you know, the culture from my dad, the Puerto Rican, and, you know, he lived in South Florida and my mom was in Central Texas. So I would get like, you know, the Black family here. I got my Latino family over here. So I'm getting both sides of it, you know. And I don't know, it was, they were loving, you know. I went through a lot of hardships as far as like, my mom didn't really have a lot. She had 5 kids, though. So, you know, she was struggling to raise a single mom, you know. When I be with my dad, it was the same thing. Single dad, you know, young, in the military, just doing his best to raise me and my brother. We would be with him. And then I'd end up going back to my mom, back and forth, getting in trouble with one, going with the other, you know. So that's pretty much, you know, what it was back and forth my whole life, you know.
Dope, man. All right, man. So, what makes you different from other artists, man? I know you're barely up and coming, and you have this different styles, and you like you said, man, you have different genres and cultures, and it's all in your music, man. Would you say that would be probably one of the specific things of your music that separates you from the rest?
Uh, to be honest, I feel like what separates me from the rest, especially what's out right now, is the depth, is the ability to take rap or my words and put them in an art form. The metaphors, the similes, the art form of it, instead of just rhyming, or talking about drugs and guns and violence and stuff like that. Like, I think I can step outside of that and, talk about my feelings and talk about what I go through as a person and love and hate. And I'm not afraid to show that. So I think it's just being able to be me in every aspect through my music is kind of what sets me apart, and not having a boundary, not having a barrier.
Hell yeah. All right, man. So on your catalog, and this is what I'm getting off your YouTube, man, I want to go through your catalog you got on your YouTube, your playlist, and just give us a little bit of backstory of what you were going through at the time of writing these songs or recording. So the first song, I Die.
Man, okay, so on that, the chorus is like, I die a little more inside every time I think of goodbye. All right, so I was going through a breakup, pretty much like a hardcore breakup with a woman I thought I was really in love with, that I thought was really in love with me. And, just the thought of her alone made me feel like, man, like, I didn't want to be alive, bro. It was like, it was the end of the world. But I mean, it was just that moment, and I took the feeling and I put it in a song form.
Dope. So, man, was like, were you just hearing the beat and this exact emotion came to you, bro?
Oh, well, it was really like my mindset was already there. When I heard the track from shout out to IOF, man, who produced the track. As soon as I heard it, it was like, I don't know, it just spoke to me, bro. Knows the words that came to me.
Dope, man. Dope. Hell yeah, man. So, dream to reality, man.
Yo, all right. So that was a collab between me and Dev Too Real. So me and Dev Too Real, man, he reached out to me on the app BandLab, and we listened to a song, and he listened to some of mine. And he was like, bro, your music's dope. And at the time, I probably had like 1 or 2 songs on BandLab. And he was just like, yo, what's up? You want to collab on something? And matter of fact, he heard that I Die. And so I jumped on that collaboration with him. That's his song, actually. So I jumped on there and just, I don't know, the vibe I had was like, rap type, singing a little bit, melodic rap,
Hell yeah. Man, so, I mean, like, man, so being on BandLab, man, was this something that occurred to you, or how did you find out about this app, man?
Oh, BandLab, my brother actually told me about BandLab, man, a while back, maybe like a year or 2 ago. And I just never really had the opportunity to really look into it or anything like that. And then, I jumped on it, and, the rest is history.
Dope. Man, shout out to your brother, man, because, man, if it wasn't for your brother bringing you on this app, dog, we wouldn't have the fire music that you got putting out, man,
Appreciate it, fam.
So, yeah, man, bro, to be honest, man, I'm surprised, I mean, I know you've been doing this for a year, man, but, man, your shit is clean, dog. Like, I don't know who mixes your stuff, bro, or how you're getting this done, man, but the quality of the music that you're putting out, man, I have to give it to you, man. You got something unique going, man, for real.
I'll be all the way honest, bro. I'm not recording in a major studio. I'm not doing anything, extravagant.
Yeah.
I'm using a phone, bro.
Yeah.
I'm using an Android and I'm recording everything through a phone. I'm mixing everything myself, bro. I'll watch a YouTube tutorial on how to mix in BandLab and, learn a little bit from that. So that's what, pretty much what I've been doing, and just each song is getting better and better because I'm learning the program and I'm learning how to, I know what sound I want. I know what I'm going for. So that's just dope, editing the vocals to make it work for me.
Hell yeah, man. All right, man. So let's go to the next song, man. In the Meantime.
Man. So, okay, In the Meantime was actually like, it's about the same girl that I wrote I Die About, right? All right. Shout out to her, bro, straight up.
Yeah, big shout out to her, man. Shit.
But yeah, she just inspired that man at that moment. It was like everything that we were going through, I'm saying it. I'm telling you exactly, like conversations we had, the thoughts I had, the feeling I was, that's another one that's produced by IOF, man. Shout out to that guy, man. He's a phenomenal producer, man. Guitarist, man, beast. So I hear his tracks and I'm just like, I have a lot inside of me, a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. So when I hear it, it's like the things that I'm going through at that precise moment, they get expressed in that form.
Oh yeah. All right, man. So I'm gonna tell you the song I first heard from you, man. Fade Away, man. That's probably the song that Outlaw Music probably sent to me, man. And like I said, man, when I heard this song, man, this was man, this is like radio quality, man. So if you could just run it back, dog, let us know the backstory of the song and let the people know, man, what to expect.
All right, no lie. Fade Away was like, man, it was it's personal. Like I said, it's the first few songs I recorded on BandLab were pretty much about my breakup, about what I was going through. So I'm like, first off, I hate love. Why does it seem like I'm the only one that's ever broken in a breakup? Like I was going through that, So
right,
like everything she put me through, I put in song format. Like in the second verse, I tell them, step into my shoes. Love is a game where I lose. You've been lied to. It's not butterflies and haikus. It's filled with pain that can drive you insane to the point where you cry and want to die too. And that's like a shout out to my song I Die. So I'm telling you what I've been going through at that moment.
That's dope, man. So let me ask you this, man. Were you writing poetry before you started writing raps, man?
Funny story, right? So when I was in middle school, right, 7th grade, my brother went to the military and he left all his stuff. My brother's a phenomenal poet, right? So he does like spoken word, and I mean, he's deep. He's like really deep. So he left all his poetry, and there was a lot of girls that I liked. So I would go through his poetry. I would take it and copy it down and give it to girls, right? Well, so look, eventually I ran out of poetry, bro.
Right.
So I couldn't keep giving, different girls the same poems, or, I would have been caught out. So what I did was I took his format and I wrote my own. And that eventually developed into, me writing poetry, to me writing rap, to me writing R&B. I've sang since I was little, man. I had a mom that was just like on call sing. She was like, the female Joe Jackson without the abuse. Just like, yeah, she would just go in, tell us to sing, have us perform everywhere, So it's like just a part of who I am.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Man, so let me ask you this, man. How long have you been writing poetry, man?
Honestly, since 7th grade.
7th grade?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
7th grade. It's been years, bro, since back, what's that, 2001?
Damn. 2001, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. All right, man. So leading on to the next song, man, Saints and Sinners, man.
All right. So in that one, I was kind of like on my Miguel vibe, right? And I was with a few of my friends, and when I heard the track for the first time, and I was just being goofy, and it was like the name Saint was actually written. I had just seen it. I was scrolling through YouTube, and I had just seen the word Saint. So the first word that popped into my head when I heard this track was Saint, which had nothing to do with the track I was actually listening to. So as soon as I heard it, I was like, Saint, you're a sinner, you know, and man, it just came to me like that, bro. It was like a freestyle almost, really, on the cool. That's pretty much my the way I write. It's like I'll pretty much freestyle my hooks. I'll come up with something, I'll freestyle on it, and then I'll go back and edit and, you know, perfect it. So that's pretty much, you know, I was just being goofy when I came up with that, but it was true. Like the things I said in that song were about the same girl. And, you know, she said, she pretended like she was a saint, you know, and I was the sinner, when in truth, like, we were both sinners, bro. You know, we both did a lot of wrong. So she would like point the finger at me, like I was the only one to, you know, I was the one to blame for us breaking up, for the way our relationship turned out. When in truth, it was, you know, it was pretty much a mixture of both. I take credit where, you know, credit's due.
All right, man. Let me ask you this, man. All right, so do you have any like poetry books or anything that you have published that people can look up, man?
Actually, no, but I literally just got off the phone before this interview with a friend of mine to get the cover work, the cover art done, because I'm going to put together a collection of my poetry, and it's going to be in book form. I'm going to call it Moths, Matters of the Heart and Soul, right? And, you know, it's pretty much like the you know, the transformation with the moth goes through in the chrysalis. It goes through a lot, bro. So it goes through this process of starting out as this caterpillar, like a butterfly. It's the same exact process. And it starts off like this, and then it grows into something that's beautiful, you know, that's able to fly. And that's basically the process that we, you know, as men, we go through that, or women as well. They go through it. They go from being girls, or we go from being boys, growing into men. And it's the hardships that we face in between, you know, that I'm referring to in this book. So you have two parts. You have the heart, and then you have the soul. The heart is all of the breakup, the love, the, you know, the pain I went through in that sense, in that aspect. And then you have the second part, which is soul. And soul is me battling my inner demons, and, you know, just really going into me, into who I am as a person, and giving you my inner thoughts. You know, I battle with suicide, depression, you know, things of that nature. So I kind of touch on a lot of touchy subjects. Just give you a little bit more insight into who I am.
That's dope, man. So you already got the cover art. That's already finalized, right?
I won't say it's finalized, but I've actually all the poetry is written, everything is done, as far as that goes. So really, it's just formatting it, getting everything, you know, into you know, the format I need to make it an ebook.
All right, let me ask you this, man. Well, you know, I know your current situation, but the audience doesn't, and we're not going to disclose that. But bro, is there any way that that people that hear this, dog, that they you got any hardback copies, man? That might be autographed, that you might have for sale on Etsy, like, you know what I mean? I know what you got going on. What's your
plans? Hey, you know
what?
I might do that. That just because of you, bro. I might do that for the fans.
Yeah, bro, because we're gonna definitely need that, man. We're gonna definitely need that that hardback copy, man, because you know what I mean. We're gonna hang that up on the Hall of Fame for Strictly for the Music podcast. You already know, man.
I'll actually yeah, that'll be pretty dope, man. I could do that. It's gonna be with I'm gonna have a lot of images in there. As you know, like if you follow me or you know you subscribe to the YouTube, you'll see like I don't really show my face. I put a filter on everything, so you can't really see me. It's just like the outline of who I am, because I don't want you to get accustomed to this image or, you know, falling in love with an image or falling in like, or, you know, anything of that nature. I want you to see the music, not the person. I want you to feel the music, you know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. All right, man. All right, so man, my next question, man. Well, it's the next song actually, man, and I'm assuming this song is the one that you've been talking about in your first song, and leading so on. So my Spanish Barbie.
That's actually a whole different chick. That was my first real. I wrote that one about my first love, my very first real heartbreak, bro. This was back. I was like 20. You know, she was, I mean, amazingly gorgeous Puerto Rican girl. I had known her since I started writing poetry, right? So, I fell in love with her, bro. And at that moment in my life, I really wasn't where I should have been. I wasn't doing the things that I should have done, you know, as a grown man. I chalk that up to, you know, just me. I won't put the blame on her, but bro, she broke me. She kind of like came in, took my heart, and just like and kind of left me. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But I mean, I don't know. I write about it like it's kind of like it was her fault, but I don't know. It was more me, bro, than anything.
Yeah.
But I tell you the truth. I tell you, you know, my Spanish Barbie, she was the one who really scarred me. She played my heart like the strings of guitar, cut me no guards. Yeah, this is what it is.
Damn, doggy.
I don't know. I guess I expected more from that one, you know?
Right. All right, man. So, Never Not Alone, man.
All right, so Never Not Alone is a rock rap song, right? And it was actually the rap verse I have on there was actually a part of one of the songs I did on my TikTok. So I kind of extended that one, and I got that track from one of my best friends, man. He calls himself Big Little OG, right? That's just one of his many aliases. But he wanted me to remix his song. And when I listened to it, I heard the very first thing I heard on his track was that sometimes I feel like no one really cares. And I was like, man, that is the one line that stood out to me. And it touched me, bro. So, you know, I really feel like that sometimes. I feel like I'm all alone, even in a crowded room. And that's basically what the song is about. It's about, you know, even when we aren't alone and we still feel alone, you know, it's that feeling of like, God, like, you know, why am I going through this? Why do I feel like this? Why? It's a battle of depression. It's, are you real? Are you, you know, if you were real, then, you know, show me who you are. Let me see you, you know, change my life. Don't let it be so, you know, depressing. Have me stressed out all the time. Like, if you are real, then why is my life like this? So I was kind of going through it. That was just all the heartache and pain that I've been through over the years, just piled into a song.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. And man, I think the audience, man, once they grasp of this interview, man, and they see where your direction of music is coming from, man, you know, it will probably take off, man. You know what I mean? Because man, I'm not sleeping on you, man. And usually anyone that I interview, man, they'll always have dope music, man. And man, I mean, just for the little bit of time, man. I mean, what, a month ago you were uploading on YouTube, man. You're getting, people are coming and viewing your stuff, man. And man, for a month, man, big kudos to you, man. What you doing, man?
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I've been feeling it lately too. I've been writing. So
dope. All right, man. So we're gonna lead on to the next song, Facts, produced by Rennie Beats.
Oh, the which one is that one?
Facts.
Yeah, so that was that, me having a conversation with the chick, like, and I really wanted to be with her, right? She was just really scared of commitment. So I'm telling her, like, my favorite part of that song is the second verse, right? I say, look, I understand your hesitation to let me in. Love's a game even chess players could never best me in. It's interesting when you be wrestling with your feelings. So I always let you win because I don't want to play the villain no more. I've been that guy before, So I'm like, that's me, bro. I say, I've been that guy before. I've been the reason that her eyes were sore from crying more than skies can pour. So I'm explaining, like, I've broken hearts, right? Just like I've had my heart broken. So bear with me and know, like, I understand you're not ready for a commitment and boom. But, let's go ahead and try this out,
Dope, dog. That's dope, man. All right. So, Destined to Win, produced by Famous Kevin.
Oh, Stephen is Kevin.
Stephen is Kevin. My bad.
Yeah. Nah, you're all right. That's my little bro, man. Shout out to Stephen, man. All the way in Indonesia, fam.
Damn.
And I met him on BandLab, and what's crazy is he produces more like EDM type music, bro. Like, he's fire, bro. Like, fire with his tracks. And he reached out to me, and I guess he heard me and he reached out and he's like, hey, bro, your vocals will sound good on this track. So at first, no lie, I had a whole different song wrote to that. And I listened to it again, and it was just, man, it just came to me, it just came to me, bro. So I was rapping on, that's actually a straight rap song, I think it's, as far as lyrics, I don't know, it might be one of my favorites as far as that goes, as far as the way that I delivered it.
Hell yeah. All right, man. So this song right here was released 19 hours ago, man. And I'm bro, back to back, man. You released one in 23 hours and then another one right after that, man. 19 hours, man. From nothing, man.
All right. That song right there, right, is true facts, bro. And I say that like you have to listen to the lyrics, fam, but I'm like, I came up from nothing when I started hustling. Now, I'm what they discussing, like I owe them something. I don't owe them nothing. Men, I don't trust them. Nah, and women, I don't love them at all. We are not a team. I am David Ruff, and all I do is cut them. Not up for discussion, shh, right? So this is what I came up from nothing. I used to hustle. I lived that life. I've been through all of that. That's what I was telling you earlier in the interview about, the battle I had with the different genres of music because of my environment. So I won't say I was thrust into, that lifestyle because of my environment. More, I was influenced by it. And due to certain situations, I jumped into it and thrived. So, as a youngster, that's not my lifestyle anymore. I've changed.
Hell yeah. All right, man. So, man, all right. Let me ask you this, man. What song inspired you the most, man?
It's, man, to be honest with you, man, I have a couple new songs that I'm about to drop. You haven't got to it yet, right? But it's my latest one, Speak Up. I think that was one of my most inspiring songs, bro. So I mean, like, you know, when you get to that one, you can skip it because I'm gonna talk about it right now.
All right.
So Speak Up it's like an anthem, right? For people who have been bullied, who have been picked on, who live certain lifestyles, you know, LGBTQ community and everything like that. And it's like, you know, be yourself, you know, don't let anyone try to tell you not to be who you are. Cause bro, no lie, I have so much respect for people who are comfortable enough to be themselves in public, you know, rather than the guy who walks around pretending like he's a gangster, but behind closed doors, he's really in love with another man, you know, but he puts up this facade like it's not. Or the kid is bullied, like I'm here for him. That kid is bullied that doesn't know how to speak up for himself. I mean, I'm a small guy, bro. I'm really small, right? So, like, I've been in that guy's shoes before, and in that second verse, I speak on things in that song that were more. They're kind of controversial, bro. You know, so I did that one for my partners in the Light Up crew on Band Lab, man. Yeah, that one was I don't know, it touched me, bro. The controversy that was involved and just the lyrics, bro, the delivery, everything. I got someone commented and told me that was like that old Eminem flow, right?
Yeah.
So that right there, bro, to be compared to one of the greatest rappers that ever lived, bro, like,
bro,
yo, that made me feel good. I was like, all right, I'm doing the right thing, bro, you know. And
hey, bro, hey, man, I don't mean to cut you off, man, but I ain't gonna lie, dog. When I first heard you, dog, you did remind me of that, man. You did remind me. You took me back, dog. You took me back, bro. I was like, damn, that's an old Eminem sound too, dog. But you do it, dude. You do it. I don't know, bro. Your style and the way you sing and the way you do it, man, is fucking unbelievable, dog. So, like, man, if anyone wants to check you out, man, go to bandlab.com/emo _vibes, EMO _VYBEZ. You already know. So all right, man. So I almost lost where I was at. All right, man. So what advice could you give the youth, man, that's trying to be what you're doing, man, you know, with your music and stuff, and maybe the poetry too, man?
I'll say this, man. When you do music, bro, do it from your heart, right? Strive to be you. Don't try to be like anybody else. You know, create your own sound, bro. You know, speak about your experiences. You know, just if you have a dream, go after it, bro. Don't let time pass by without doing it. Don't let excuses or anything that's going on in your life at the moment stop you from pursuing what you love to do, bro. There is, man, if you only understood, bro, like being in certain situations where you're not able to fully do what everyone else is doing, right? You're being held back, but you still go after your dream. That's where it counts the most, man. It's when you've reached the end, right? And then it's like you're running a race. You're running this race and you're out of breath, bro, but the finish line is right there, bro, but you're out of breath. What do? Give up? Nah, fam, you catch that second wind. You push past your endurance and you end it to win, fam. So that's the advice I could give you. Whenever things feel like they're at their end, bro, and you want to give up because things aren't going like you would like them to, man, go after your dreams, bro. Go after them. Don't stop, bro. That's when you catch that second win, bro, that's when you're going to really go your hardest, you know? So keep at it. That's all I can say, man.
Dope advice, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. So do you have any upcoming collaborations you got going on, or what's your favorite collaboration you've done so far?
As far as production, I'm going to have to say, bro, I love the IOF tracks that I've done, bro. That's like, you know, the more rock type vibe. But to be all the way honest, I think my favorite collab right now so far is a song I haven't dropped yet with my boy Yoda G. It's in the mixing process right now. I've already recorded all the lyrics and everything. And that one's coming soon. It's called When the Curtains Fall.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, you're talking about Yoda G 374, right?
Yeah.
Damn, dog. That dude's from New England, bro.
Yeah. That's my boy, man. Yoda G's dope, bro.
Yeah,
I did a song. Bro. We already did another track together called Hey Lady. And that was pretty dope. So it was it's the sample from that old Zapp and Rogers that, hey lady, let me tell you why. Yeah, so he sampled that, and I got that track, bro, and I did what I do best, bro. It's rapping and singing on there. But that led to him sending me doing my vocals on that. Led to him sending me the track for When the Curtains Fall, bro. And When the Curtains Fall, sorry. And when you hear that, bro, I don't know, I'm excited about it because honestly, the chorus is catchy, it's dope. Like, man, I wrote one verse and I was like, all right, cool. It's gonna be like one of those freestyle type verses, you know, and it's dope. It's real metaphorical and deep, you know, and it's still like catchy and everything, you know. And then I listened to it again and I was like, nah, I gotta put a hook on it. So I backdoor and put a hook on it. And then I was like, all right, that's cool. And then I listened to it again and I was like, that's not it. So I put a bridge after that hook and then I brought the hook back and then I listened to it in total and I was like, all right, that's him right there. So like, I'm just really excited about that one dropping, bro. So.
That's dope. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Yoda G, man.
Yeah, shout out to Yoda, man. It's my boy, man. You know, I'm a Sith Lord, though. He's a Jedi. I'm a Sith Lord, so, you know.
Hell yeah. All right, man. All right, man. So favorite bar ever wrote in a song?
Oh, man. Man, to be honest with you, I guess it would depend on like rap or you know the singing or the rapping. Like
both.
All right. Well, I guess the singing it would have to be what I said in Fade Away. I think it would have to be what I said in Fade Away and how I started the second verse. When I said, step into my shoes, love is a game where I lose, you've been lied to, it's not butterflies and haikus. Like, it was really like a rap on the cool, but, you know, that was like, I guess that was one of my favorite lines because of the, you know, the poetry, the way I put it together.
Hell yeah. Let me ask you this, man. All right, man. So I'm gonna ask you this, man. Do you think that if you just got good quality music, the face doesn't matter?
To be honest with you, nah, it doesn't matter at all, bro. Like, I mean, okay, back in the day, it used to be more like, you know, you have to have the total package, the look, right, the sound, the, you know, all of that. But like nowadays, bro, like, nah, it's not about the look, bro. It's the quality of music and more than that, more than the quality of music, bro. Because I mean, you know, not to down anybody's music or anything, but there's some artists that are like, you know, extremely mediocre, bro, that, I mean, their music is popping, bro. It's selling. It's like they're worldwide. They're famous, bro, you know? So I guess it would be your grind, bro. You know, your marketing skills. That's really what matters now, bro. The way you market your music, the way you push yourself.
Let me ask you
I haven't
this,
really
man.
mastered that yet, but
that was my next question, man. I was like,
my bad.
That was my next question, big dog. It's all good. Like what ways do you think marketing value like what would be the top strategies of that, man?
That's the one area, like I can honestly admit, bro, that's my weak area, bro. So I would say just really build, like the whole thing is building your following, right? You have to build a following. So you have to put out good content that people are, you know, and engaged, that people get, you know, engaged with, and you know, just reaching out to fans, talking to people, and not being just this artist that drops music and steps away from it. Nah, you have to like get in there, you know, and talk to people and you know, promote yourself. Just let people know who you are. So that's the whole thing. Like I haven't mastered it, bro, but I'm starting to, looking at my analytics, you know, in the past month, I've come a long way. I had probably like 120 followers on my Instagram, like about a month ago. Now I got like 300. So I'm like, you know, that's not a lot, bro, but you know, I'm getting it together.
That's dope. That's dope, man. So I know we're leading into 2022, man, but do you have any goals that you want to get done before next year, man?
The book. I also have another book I want to drop. I have that's written as well. It's really pretty much like my journals, but it's deep thought. And it's just, they're called I write something called Dear Readers, and it's just my thoughts. So like having that put together, you know, putting out the 2 books, Moths and, you know, the Dear Reader, just dropping more quality music, building up a fan base more organically. I'm not going to pay for followers or anything like that, bro. I'm more the experience of getting to know my followers now, like at this point where there's not that many, bro. So you build relationships,
right?
You know, instead of just having some fans that you're really not engaged with, bro, you know, that'll unfollow you as soon as you're not online for, you know, a week or 2 or a couple days. And, you know, that's just pretty much building my fan base, bro, a solid foundation.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, man. All right, man. So how is the music going to evolve from now, man? Like, what can the audience expect from you, man?
Yo, like I say, man, I'm already pretty much doing any genre, bro. I might jump into the production side of things a little bit, you know. I don't know. I'm really practicing playing around with that right now, but I'm learning a little bit. Writing for other artists. That might be my main thing. Like I think that's where it's gearing towards me just being a writer for other artists, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah, I don't mind writing for anybody, bro. And gender is not like you don't have to worry about. I can write from a female's perspective or male's perspective. I think I'll grow more into a writer. I think that's the direction I'll end up taking, writing. And like I have an end goal. Music is music is my passion, bro. It's my life. I breathe it, I eat it, sleep, you know, this is what I do. But it's how I express myself. But it's leading somewhere. So if it's successful, when it's successful, let's not say if, when it's successful, then I'll use that to get to where I really want to go, which is tech. I want to create my own social media app and yeah, I already have the ideas for all of that, everything wrote out. And just, that's like, it's next level too, like next level. So, yeah, if there's any coders out there listening, man, and you want to get involved in something that's going to be, you know, next level, it's going to be our future, bro, get at me, you know, get at me. Let me know what's up. That's pretty much the journey I'm taking, you know, where I'm leading to.
Oh yeah. All right, man. So you got a special shout out you want to give?
Yeah, to all the producers, bro. I want to shout out Yoda G, IOF, man, my boy Yunny Golds, man, Young Astro. I want to shout out my little sister, man. She's on Instagram right now making a bunch of tracks. Her name is Audrey. She's you know, if you follow me, you'll end up seeing her because I repost her stuff all the time. Just shout out to everybody who believes in me, bro. The fans who are there every day, bro. Every time I drop something, the main people that are listening, bro. Shout out to my boy Outlaw Music. You know what I'm saying? For you know, plugging me in with you. Yeah, my brother Danny, man, you know, just for getting me into the music. My mom, pops, you know, sister, brother, everybody, like, you know, my kids, you know, all of that. Really big shout out, bro. Big shout out to every girl that's ever broke my heart, man. Like, straight up. Because without y'all, man, the music wouldn't be what it is. And
that's right.
Everybody who ever hated on me, bro, and told me that I wouldn't be anything, man. I tilt my hat to you. Because you're the reason why I go so hard every single day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
All right, man.
Hold up. The biggest shout out, my bad, fam. God forgive me. I want to shout out God straight up, because without him, none of this would be possible.
That's dope, man. All right, man. So go ahead and plug in all your social media outlets and let them know where they can follow you at, man.
All right. Man, this is the biggest one. It's the easiest one to remember. It's allmylinks.com/IAMEMOVYBEZ. I am Emo Vybez. So it's allmylinks.com/IAMEMOVYBEZ. And you'll find all my social media. Everything is going to be on there, bro. Every link that I have, like, oh man, all my contacts, everything. So that's, you know, if you're an artist, like straight up, if you're an artist or you're anybody that's trying to do anything that involves having multiple accounts, get that, bro. Get that, all my links.
Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Emo Vybez. This is strictly for the music podcast. You already know.